How much have I earned reselling on eBay in the last tax year? Tax year has ended some time ago. I've done my taxes. We can have a look at some numbers. So let's do it. Hello again and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person who lives abroad. Today I would like to show you how much have I earned on eBay and Vinted during last tax year 2024-25. I am a registered sole trader. I pay my taxes. I pay my national insurance when they are due. But also I'm a carer for an elderly and disabled person, which takes the bulk of my time. And eBay is kind of like a back burner, really. The person that I care for lives abroad in Poland. We've tried to bring that person to the UK for good, but unfortunately we were denied twice by the Tory administration, and at the moment it doesn't look like we will be able to do it. The barriers are just too high for us to jump over them. It's just impossible for me to earn enough while being here in Poland and giving care. I would easily earn enough if I was there in the UK, but the government seems not to care about that. Simply they don't want my taxes. It looks like that. So the thing that needs to be mentioned is that I spend most of my time here in Poland giving that care. My ability to source and photograph items is very limited. So how it works? Usually I go home to UK for 4 weeks when I can source and photograph and pack my items. Then I come back here to Poland and I list them. And when something sells, I email my wife a postage label. She picks the item and dispatches it twice a week. I stay here for about 4 months and I then go back to UK for another 4 weeks, come back here for another 4 months, go back there for another 4 weeks, and you got the gist. So I can go home in a usual year about 3 times, sometimes 2 times, for 4 weeks each time. All things considered, when I'm there, I've got about 20 days to do the job each time I'm there. However, during last tax year, I was home in UK only once, and it was April and May, last part of April, first part of May, 2024. So keep in mind that the numbers you are going to see come from literally 20 days of sourcing and photographing. Yeah? Also, my wife has visited me here in Poland in August, so we had to close the shops for 4 weeks because there was nobody there in UK to dispatch items, dispatch parcels. That's an additional spanner into the works and easily deprived us from earning additional at least £2,000 in takings. Yeah, at least I would say. So yeah, if you wish to say it's peanuts, Pete, keep in mind that it was 20 days of proper work, really, and then some 3 months of part-time listings, of part-time listing, as those items that I have photographed, and then 4 weeks of zero sales when the shops were closed. There is one more thing before we start. The number of items sold during the year may be a little bit off. There may have been a return that I didn't extract from my notes and stuff like that. Also, for a part of the year, I was running personal Vinted account before I swapped to Pro, and that account has been deleted, and I know how much money I have taken, but I have no clue how many items I have sold there. So the number of items that you're going to see may be off by 1%. Yeah. All the monetary numbers are correct, straight from my tax declaration. So yeah, these are correct. It's just the number of items which may be off by 1%, which is, come on, negligible. Yeah. So let's jump to my laptop and see the numbers. So guys, last year we have sold 2,575 items in total across the board. However, that number is a little bit off. I'll explain it in a second. On eBay main account, 2,112 items. On the second shop, 345 items, but the shop was run by only for half a year. On Vinted, 118 items, plus some items on private account. I don't know exactly how many of them there was. And in terms of eBay accounts, there may have been some return that I didn't extract from my notes. So it shows as sold, but really it has been returned. So yeah, I was trying to keep on top of that and extract all the returns from the items sold, but obviously I'm pretty much sure that I've missed some. Income, £29,775 taken. On the eBay main account, that was 23,959, which makes it £11.34 per item. On the second account, 3,668, which makes it £10.63 per item. That all includes postage. On Vinted, 1,056, 564 pounds. That's both accounts, private account and pro account. I can't tell you how much it was per item because I don't know how many items I have sold on private account. YouTube was 584 pounds for the year. So I would like to thank you very much for that, because that's you watching the videos who made it happen. Costs, £13,058, which works out £5.20 per item sold. Cost of goods, £505, which works out 20p per item sold. However, it must be said that I have been sourcing very seldom. Basically, once in a blue moon, my wife went to £1 charity shop, and I have ordered some lots on eBay that have been delivered to my house. Literally 90% of those items have not been photographed yet. So yeah, £505, but it must be said that I haven't been home and I wasn't sourcing. eBay fees, £6,361. That is both shops combined. I could have split it, but it was just too much work for me. It's too much work. And it must be said that it's all final value fee, flat and variable, shop subscription, promoted listings, return postage, if it was an INAT or something like that. And everything you can think of, it's here, that administration fee or whatever it is. Yeah, well, it works out £2.58 per item. Like I said, it's an asterisk because it's both accounts combined together. eBay postage, same story, both accounts combined together. £5,547, which includes postage, packaging material, so polymailers and stuff like that, tape, everything else, which works out £2.26 per item. Vinted postage £260. Obviously, I don't know how much it is per item. And other costs I run on very low overheads. That's including mileage as well, my post office, and every drop point is like a mile from my house, so that mileage is laughable, really. So yeah, altogether, other costs are £385, which works out 15 pence per item sold. Obviously, I don't know how many items I have sold on Vinted, so yeah, that must be taken with a grain of salt. eBay profit in the bracket per item sold, well, overall profit, I should say, £16,745, out of which profit on eBay was £15,117, which worked out £6.15 per item. On Vinted, the profit was £1,044. God knows how much it was per item. YouTube profit 584. So eBay main and second account combined together as a summarizing exercise. 2,457 items sold, profit per item £6.15, which is good, and cost of goods 20p, which is smashing, but like I've said, I didn't source much. So yeah, guys, that's how my last tax year looks like. Not too shabby, all things considered. The fact that I have only been home once in April and May for 4 weeks, yeah, it had a massive impact. If I was there 3 times, I'm not saying it would be 3 times more, but I'm saying it would be more. Yeah. And then I was working, when I'm here, I'm working alongside my caring duties. So yeah, my cost of living is not that high. We live in our own house with quite old mortgage, which now I would say it's less than half of what we would pay as rent for the same kind of property. So yeah, we are managing on that 16,000 that you have seen. For me, eBay is practically the only way of making money or working and that I can think of. To be fair, eBay has saved my bacon, so yeah, I will be forever grateful for that. To be fair, it's not my bacon, it's the person that I care for bacon, because yeah, I could go home and get a job and work, but I need to stay here and give that care. Well, I want to stay here and give that care. Yeah. So as much as eBay is frustrating sometimes, or very often, I will be grateful to eBay for giving me the opportunity to support my family while giving care to the person in need. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. That's the best way to show the appreciation. If you wish to support the channel further and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Again, that's the best way to support me and this channel and show YouTube that I do legit content. Yeah, have a great week, guys. I'll see you next time. God bless you all and bye bye.